All right, what's up, guys? So yeah, here we are watching another. I don't even know what to call these videos because it's like I'm trying to like challenge myself not to call these hate videos and stuff. So it's like I guess that upsets the critics and all that. But no, I think this was a video that was this was uploaded like after all of the like the drama had pretty much died off and things. Hold on for a second because I seen that guy. It's like that guy, that orange ninja. Yeah, that's somebody. For those that don't know him, yeah, that guy, that's the racist Twitter stalker that I always talk on and stuff. But yeah, he's had it out for me. I have to say, probably the longest out of anybody. It's like he's pretty much like if I'm considered just a robot, he's my TMossBoss. Like I think he's somebody that's like if and I highly doubt because I'm like I don't be putting myself out there in positions where I'm going to get canceled and get into some sort of trouble. But yeah, let's say like I posted a video like I was gone for like let's say a week or something like that, week or a month, however long. But I was like, oh yeah, I was in jail. I got into a fight, realized that, or I didn't know that the person was an undercover cop. So yeah, they had me in jail for like a month and things. Oh, that guy, I'm telling you right now, you thought that it was bad with me in the videos that I've been like, just trolling just a robot. Oh yeah, that guy, every video would have been just him talking about the same thing over and over again. But anyways, no, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. The TMossBoss echo chamber, my response to TMossBoss. I don't know, maybe there's a video like a prequel, that was uploaded. I just seen this in my recommendations because I think of the recent videos I've watched. But yeah, if you guys want to go subscribe to the person, you very well can. But anyways, yeah, let's just go ahead check out this video. I go on Twitter and I see this guy like tagging me in his quote unquote commentary video about me, same as every other video. If I was you guys, I personally wouldn't watch it. Yeah, it's just, haters being haters. Thing's got like 1 million subscribers with that. It's like, I'd rather be compared to him than it's like some like bad YouTuber or somebody. These, quote unquote, like, people, whatever they want to really call themselves, I really don't know. That's like, I don't know where they call them people, whatever they want to be called. But at the end of the day, it's like, what's up with like just all this like fake energy?
Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know what the fuck my intro was because I don't have any more fucking disk space and I had to move this folder with all the files and then now I just lost some audio tracks, so yeah. Anyways, let's see what TMossBoss has changed since I uploaded my video. Now, first of all, he began uploading a lot of TikToks instead of just reaction videos on his main channel for a short while before going back to uploading reaction videos and like some TikToks in between. He has also made a few skits here and there, which are he has also deleted his SeatGeek promo videos. Like you can see, he's deleted 140,000 views, and so that's not what that video. So I think when did that whatchamacallit, the EDP crap had went down. I think that's what those it was either that or it was no, I think that might have happened sometime later. I think I think this is what it was. This was when I was going through the YouTube like the guideline strikes. So yeah, there was a time where I did have to delete quite a few different videos and stuff. I think it was probably over 100, 200 videos and things. Like, yeah, it was YouTube because, no, like, that was the thing. I noticed that it was try not to laugh challenges that they kept. It was like try not to laugh challenges or videos that had the word idiot in them. It's so I think it was like this compilation I remember reacting to years ago where it was like people are idiots. And yeah, it just showed people like just kind of like, how like that one channel Fell Army. So yeah, they were but it was like a smaller channel, but they, instead of calling themselves Fell Army, they did people are idiots. And yeah, it was like, bro, the content didn't have nothing, at least for me, it didn't have nothing bad in them and stuff. But yeah, it was either, I think it was that. Because yeah, it's like I'm looking at the dates and stuff. So it wasn't no SeatGeek promotion videos. I think the only time when I'll take down those videos as if I know I'm going to be uploading another one. But the SeatGeek promo videos, that none of them has ever reached over 100,000 views. So that's what I mean. Like, if you guys are going to do research, and I think I remember this guy because there was somebody that kept, like, that was kind of trying to make a name for himself and things. I think he did reach out. I have to check again and see and stuff. But yeah, it wasn't like on no, like, oh, he's reaching out trying to, I guess, like, get a like my side of the story. I think it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna use TMossBoss for content and stuff. But anyways,
114,000 views off his channel, and now if you search up TMossBoss SeatGeek promo code, there's only 3 videos. None of them are on his main channel. So
that's another thing too. SeatGeek, they did, because I was going crazy with the videos, and so no, he did get that wrong. I had so I did take down the videos because SeatGeek, they reached out to me and was all like, hey, you can't like spam upload those videos and stuff. And then I didn't realize like I was uploading so much, and then when I checked and seen, I was like, oh no, I do have a lot of SeatGeek videos uploaded and stuff. So yeah, I had took them down, just to, I guess, like, be in there like good standings with them, because I'm like, yeah, it's a source of income. I ain't trying to have it where it's like I mess my source of income up. So but no, yeah, they did reach out and they was all like, hey, like, take the videos or just like some of the videos down and stuff, and that's why it was only a few of them that was up. But anyway,
I believe that he has deleted them because it just includes the promo code at the bottom here. I guess that's easier than making a video every month for your promo code.
so the reason why I started doing that, still doing it to this day, and I never did give credit to that guy, but it was this guy, he does sneaker review videos, and his Fomer Simpson, and if you guys go watch him. No, he's a it's like if you guys ever are like looking at a pair of sneakers, and if I don't get to them, yeah, it's him, Wear Testers, and Seth Fowler. Those are like the 3 guys that I watch, because I'm like, okay, I know I can't go out and get me. Yeah, he done reviewed, I think it was like the Dior Jordans. Yeah, he done reviewed, talking on Fomer Simpson. Yeah, he done reviewed a lot of different shoes. But no, I was watching one of his videos and then seen that, and I was like, that's a good idea. And I was like, yeah, let's go and do it myself, not just to promote my SeatGeek code, but also to promote my socials. As you guys can still see, it's like I'm not just promoting SeatGeek. It's like that had been the case, it just only would have been SeatGeek at the bottom. But so that's what I mean. It's like, people, it's like, if you're gonna do a video about me, do it right. It's like actually get some info or some, like, just something where it's like, okay, it's gonna be getting accurately like told and things throughout the video. But anyways,
and it's good to see that he's experimenting with different types of content, right? But why did he flex the fact that he now owns 36 channels? Why? In what world is owning 36 YouTube channels a flex? And then it's like, oh yeah, I ain't stopping. Oh no, Grinch! Okay, so TMossBoss saw my video, or TMossBoss saw my tweet announcing that I've uploaded a video on him, and he wasn't that happy, to say the least.
it's funny. So it's like I think that's what it was, is that this guy, now I remember him, he kept spamming his video, getting me to watch it. And I don't know why. It's like, just people that comes from that circle, like Just a Robot's fan base, like when they want you to, I guess, notice them, they'll do crap like that. He won't mention that in the video because he doesn't want to come off as a pick-me person. But no, yeah, I think he kept, like, I was doing this thing to, just overall watch people's content for, it was a kind of like a gaming collective that I have, Flow Ocean Gaming, where I was like, hey, if you got some content, just send it out to me and things, let me know. Yeah, and this guy, he just kept spamming his like content that he made on me, or it was either that video. But yeah, I was all like, that's why I had blocked him, because I'm like, fam, I'm not gonna watch, at least like at that time being, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to, focus on my own stuff, not gonna be sitting around watching no TMossBoss hate video and stuff. So yeah, it's just, it's things like that where I'm like, fam, like, stop being a pick-me person. Like, that's one thing I guess I can say about Just a Robot and his fan base. It's like, you guys are just like that pick-me crowd where it's like, oh, watch my video, watch mine. And it's like, bro, don't nobody, the thing is this, and I've said this numerous numerous times before. Nobody is not going out of their way to look up, oh, a TMossBoss hate video, unless, yeah, they already have hate for me and stuff. But the thing is that there are so many different people that's going in and out of YouTube every single day, and there's all these different content creators uploading videos. A TMossBoss hate video is not going to be in a person's algorithm, or it's something that they're thinking of. Like, no, don't nobody care about, I guess, me like that. And that's the thing. It's like people think like, oh, that's a bad thing to say or think about. I'm like, fam, it's facts. It's the truth. Nobody doesn't care about no TMossBoss hate video or even a TMossBoss regular video. It doesn't matter. But anyways.
It's funny how you say my reactions are the same, but how is your video any different than the videos already made about reaction videos? What did you add? What did you change? It's the same thing, lol. Don't tag me in any more bullshit like this in the future. Well, the difference is that I talked about you specifically and not just reaction videos in general. I also looked at the way
I guess maybe I should have, because yeah, Twitter, they don't really give you a whole lot of, space to tweet out stuff. But I guess more so it's like, what difference would this video be from just the robots TMossBoss videos or any other TMossBoss videos that's been uploaded? See, that's why I guess like, yeah, you'll have like new things to talk about. And I just think that that's what guys like him, what he tries to do and what he overall was doing for his videos is that it's like, oh, let me get into these arguments and, find some sort of reason to talk on TMossBoss so I can have a video to upload for the week. And yeah, and it's just, to me, it's stuff like that. It's sad. It's like, if you're not that good of a content creator to where you can't come up with content, I guess, and have it where it's like unique and different. The funny thing is that even if I were to step away from doing reaction videos, there's still all these other different videos that I do and stuff. And then it's like, not even with just at the time being, yeah, having 36 channels, now I got 50. I'm like, fam, and the reason why I was flexing on that is because it's like, how many different content creators that that actively is working on 50 different YouTube channels? So it's like, yeah, you might not be capable of doing that because your dreams are small. But me, on the other hand, when it's like, I guess, like, not to sound arrogant, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, when you dream big, it's like, yeah, you obviously want to do a lot and things. You want to work a lot. So yeah, that's the reason why I did that. It's like I guess, like, we can think of it as an example. It's like you're trying to, like, I guess, go off on a person because they're working out too much, or if it's a person it's like, like, I guess, like, if I'm trying to think of some other example, but I feel like working out, that might be a good example to use and things. But yeah, it's like, fam, why, I guess, like, why does it matter, or why should I care about your opinion on me having 36 at the time, 36 different YouTube channels? It's like, bro, I'm not, the thing is that again, pick me people, it's like they want their opinion and just the things that they say to stand out and matter so much. And it's like, bro, you can, I guess, like, all right, so like, if you think that it matters that much, go out in the middle of like Times Square or Los Angeles, or I'm trying to think of some other, like, Orlando, Florida, just go out into like some big major city and things and yell out, like, this whole script that you put together for this video. I feel like that would be that realization, is that, dang, it's kind of embarrassing. And, it's like people don't care like that. Yeah, it's like people might occasionally look at you and just see what's going on and stuff, like, oh, another crazy person. Anyways, but yeah, it's like, fam, I guess, like, if you're willing to go through the trouble of doing this, then it's like, yeah, then, like I said, it's like, yeah, go out in the middle of like some, very popular city and stuff, and yeah, say this whole script out that you put together in this video. But if not, then it's like, okay, it's like point proven. But nobody ain't cared about no TMossBoss video. But anyway,
you respond to criticism and found a pattern of you taking criticism way too personal, and you don't realize that people are criticizing your content or some of your online behavior and not you personally, and therefore we don't need to know you personally in order to criticize you. Also go through some.
But wouldn't it make more sense to, I had a feeling he was going to bring this up, because I think he did, I think it was him. It was either him or somebody that was tweeting around the same time as him. But anyways, but I'm like, wouldn't it make sense if you're going to be, so my thing is this, if I decide to do a movie about Abraham Lincoln, or I'm trying to think, let's say if I decide to do a movie about, I don't know, like the start of Xbox, but wouldn't it make sense to do legitimate research? Like, if I'm going based off of my own personal opinion, then it's like, honestly, how is that movie going to turn out? Where it's like, oh, I'm not going to do no research. I'm not going to, or do no legitimate research. I'm just going to do the research where that I agree with. And then therefore, yeah, oh, it's going to be the best movie of all time. People are going to watch this. No, it's like, my thing is this. Let's just say if I was in a standing, and I think I said this this with the last video. If I was in a standing where, you know, I guess like people will be watching this video to see what it's about, they would be questioning you. And it's like, okay, you know, did you do any research on this? Like, yeah, it just, I think it wouldn't even be me going out my way to debunk the video. It'd be a lot of different people, even if they're not a fan, where they'll be debunking the video. Like, yeah, I'm not a TMossBoss fan, but yeah, you got this wrong, you got that wrong. It's like, if you're going to do or like, I guess like a documentary style video on somebody, it's like, it's probably best to do legitimate research, whether it's contacting, well, I definitely, yeah, because I feel like people, it's like contacting people I know they're going to be, it's going to pretty much be another one of those like yelling in the middle of Times Square situation. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, get out of here. But anyways, but yeah, with this video, I think I remember where, and it's just funny to me where it's like these guys, they'll argue with me and then I make a valid point and then there's like, oh, well, at least I ignore a suicidal girl. And I'm like, what does that have to do with the conversation? But yeah, I guess like for somebody, what just happened? What's going on? I don't know why YouTube's been doing this a lot lately and things, but anyways, yeah, let me go and I don't, oh, okay, continue where I had last left off at. But no, it's like with the suicidal girl situation, just for those that didn't know, yeah, it was a friend of the girl had contacted me and was all like, yeah, she was never suicidal. So yeah, it was just to know that people were just doing that for content. I'm like, what do you think is worse? Me ignoring a fake suicidal person or a person pretending to be suicidal just to get some content? It's like, yeah, it's things like that, you know, you sit down and think of, and it's like, now they're going to try to bring up something else rather than actually responding to that. But anyways, I guess that's not going to fall in the line of, you know, something benefiting them, because yeah, it's like they're going to be looking for an argument or something where it can benefit them. And then they were like, oh, I done up TMossBoss in an argument. And it's like, that's the only thing that you can brag or be happy about. But anyway,
often person, just how you behave online. Also go through some of your controversies that you've been through and just how you behave online. The reason I tagged you is because the video is for you. I made the video for you to watch and get an insight on why people criticize you so much and what you can do in order to not get criticized so much. Like, why would I make an entire video criticizing you without putting any kind of effort for you to actually watch it? He also blocked me on Twitter right after he commented this, so I couldn't even fucking respond to it. But shout out to Demanuel for responding for me. Get him to 100 subscribers and watch the collab that we did for like a year ago. That response by Demanuel was obviously ignored by TMossBoss, but he began tweeting a lot about the video.
Okay, my thing is this. Why do you guys think that your criticism matters so much? Like, that's it again. Pick me people. It's like you want your criticism to matter on a conversation that doesn't matter. So it's like if the conversation, okay, if the conversation is just TMossBoss, and just, you know, I guess like I don't know, they might be, well, no, it's like because I'm trying to think like maybe that's saying something disrespectful about me, but no, it's like I'm ordinary. You're criticizing a random stranger, so it's like my thing is this. So if your criticism is all that like good and it's, you know, it's valid and it's this and that, and it's like, okay, criticize random strangers, criticize content creators where it's, you know, like you are like just random content creators, whether it's somebody that's doing reaction videos or somebody that's uploading horrible music, whatever the situation is. But it's like you want your criticism to matter so much on conversation, so find a conversation that matters and criticize that person or somebody, whoever, you know. But it's things like that where it's like you're having a conversation about team. So it's like, I guess, like, do you think that this conversation will hold up with like a childhood friend of yours? They're not gonna care. It's like, that's the thing. Like when I hang out with like friends of mine's family, all that other stuff, like if we are gonna be talking about my content creating career, and I guess, yeah, if it does get brought up, it's a brief conversation versus the things that we can actually talk about that actually matters. So that's why it's like, yeah, you might have made this video for me and stuff, but it's not like a video I'm gonna go back and rewatch over and over and over again trying to like, oh. And that's the thing. I'm like, I don't care if people criticize me. It's like, that's it. I feel like that's the main thing that they've been missing, is that I don't care about your guys' criticism. So videos like this is it. Like after I'm done reacting to it, there's no other reason to watch this video. I don't care for watching this video. So yeah, it's like, I mean, yeah, I'm here now watching it, but after this, it's like, fam, it's like, okay, like I guess like it done got to that last 15 minutes of fame and stuff. So, but yeah, it's like, it was even a video, or I guess like him, it was like, yeah, he had to like go out and promote. He had to pretty much be his own promoter. But at the time being. Well, no, yeah, because the drama was dying off in like the after 2020 and stuff, so it was just really pointless to do this video. But they like at like just the robots fans, because yeah, I would have to say he still kind of had like a fan base in like 2020, 2021. I think like after those years had passed, that's when the fan base has started dying off. But no, it's like his fans wasn't like, oh, this guy uploaded a video about you and things. It's like, fam, even just the robots fans, literally, it was like, I have to say that was like the one army that was trying to take me down on YouTube. But even they don't care about this video. So it's like, I think just a robot, he did comment underneath this video and stuff. But yeah, it's one of those, yeah, I think that's unless it's a fake account, I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, bro, it doesn't matter. Like, you're trying to make something that doesn't matter. And it's like, bro, you gotta let that stuff go. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, yeah, you might have your ill feelings about me. That doesn't mean everybody that's surfacing YouTube or the internet, just, you know, anywhere and stuff. Yeah, it's like they don't care about the TMossBoss hate video. But anyways,
So, like, first he started joking about it, like it doesn't matter to him, with the tweet like, my response from now on when a hater makes a video on me.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
But that took a quick
That was a
turn,
good-
and he
yeah, that
began
was a good
tweeting
clip.
Shit like, all hate videos about me are the same. If you've seen one of them, you've seen them all. And then he made a long
facts.
thread giving the worst advice ever, which, to sum it up briefly, don't listen to criticism. I mean, you can read it for yourself here. Yes, I made a video
it is
about-
funny how it's like, so he just skipped past everything that I said, doesn't even bother to read it out, but expects me to sit down. So I guess, like, would it make sense? Let's just say if I exited out this video and was like, oh, that's everything that I need to say, you're a hater. It's funny how, like, they play that backwards game. It's all like, oh, it's like, you gotta listen to everything that we say, but when it comes down to you defending yourself or elaborating on something or talk about something, oh no, we're only just gonna pick apart some things that we can argue with. And it's like, fam, it's just, it's so weird. Like, just that backwards energy they got going on. But
about him
anyways,
because my life is shit. Therefore, I took my time to go through his content, his controversies, to make a 40-minute long video criticizing him, which can help him improve. Because I have a shit life? Like, you're entitled to not having to listen to criticism, but if you don't listen to criticism, then you have no reason to complain about people criticizing you. If you don't even try to listen to it or try to improve, like, you're pretty much being spoon.
but why does your criticism matter so much? That's that's what I've been trying to figure out for the longest. And I guess, yeah, maybe I do need to watch these videos, but it's like, I guess when you're having a don't care, you make the video, it's like, you know that I don't care about criticism, yet you go through the time to make the video. That's like, that's the stuff that I just don't understand. It's like, okay, well, we know that we're knocking on the door that's never gonna answer. So it's like, what's the point of still standing here knocking on this door? That's what I mean by, like, these guys. It's like, and I guess, like, if you know that already, then it's like, why keep spamming my Twitter account getting me to watch the video? Like, I mean, he was tweeting my main account, he was tweeting the Flow Ocean Gaming account, and it's like, bro, it's like, my thing is this: if the video was that good, if it was that interesting, it wouldn't even have to take you to tell me about the video. It wouldn't have to take your fans or my fans. It would be a video where it's like, okay, I'm going to watch this video, you know, for whatever reason and stuff. Now it's like, I just watch these videos and it's just comical to me, because it's like, to me, it's like, I see it as like, these are grown men, grown adults, where you have everything that you can do in a 24-hour period. You took however much time to make a TMossBoss hate video. That's the stuff that, like, it confuses the life out of me, because I'm like, there's so many different things that you could be doing. Whether it's like, if you're that person that likes going to the club, you could do that. If you're that person that likes playing a video game, you could do that. If you're that person that wants to read a book, you could do that. There's so many different things that you could do in the 24-hour period, whether it's working a 9 to 5 or working on your own business. Like, I feel like Julius from Everybody Hate Chris, you know, he go on, like, elaborating on all the different things. They'd be going on for hours. Like, I could go on for hours and hours, what you could be doing with your time. You sat down on whatever day you decide to do this video, Monday, Tuesday, whatever day, all right? But let's just say today, Wednesday. You sat down on a Wednesday, 24-hour period, okay, or however long it took you to work on this video. You worked on it. You uploaded it. You thought like, oh, the whole world. But it's like, fam, this video maxed out at 748 views. And it's been uploaded for 4 years. And what most likely after this video gets uploaded, it might have like a few more views, just people curious to see you, like, I guess without my reaction attached to it. But other than that, and it's like, and that's the thing, I'm the only view that's gonna matter. At the end of the day, the other 747 people that watch this video, it's like, who cares if they watch the video? I'm the reason why you put this video together and you want me to see it. So it's like, fam. But at the end, it's one of those things where it's like, I guess, like, let's say if I never would have reacted to this video, and then he's like, you know what, I'm done with this channel, takes the channel down, all that stuff. It's like, fam, you did this video for no reason. So it's just, to me, it's like, I think that's what it is that with these guys, it's like they want their stuff to like just to matter so much. But it's like, if like, fam, if you don't have like no passion, and I just think that like with this, it's like, it's like that false lead of like, you seen somebody else do it, so it's like you want to follow in their footsteps, but you don't want to be unique, different, and do something for your own, you know? So yeah, it's just, to me, it's like I see stuff like this, like videos that get made about me, and I'm like, I mean, I guess like if that's what you wanted to do, hey, you got that God-given rights to do so and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, fam, there's literally so many different things that you could be doing. I'm seeing another name, and I'm like, I think I might have got this guy confused with this other name that he has in the tags, this Printer 14 person. But yeah, it's like, overall though, back to what I was saying, yeah, it's like it's stuff like this, it's videos like this where I'm like, fam, it's I guess like, what am I, because I'm like, I was getting ready to say something, I just lost my train of thought. Pretty much the point that I was trying to make is that, like, yeah, videos like this, like if there's a bunch of different videos that's being uploaded on the internet at the same time, this is going to be the last video that everybody watches. Nobody cares about this video. All right. So yeah, and I know there'll be a bunch of people commenting, talking about, oh, you watching the video, you're reacting to it, you care. And I'm like, fam, and the funny thing is, and I guess, yeah, it would be a waste of time, I could take this video down, not think twice about it, move on with my life. I mean, it took me 4 years to even see the video in the first place, but yeah, it's like, fam, stuff like this, it doesn't matter. So it's like, find things in life that you can actually like benefit off of it, whether it's, you know, finding a hobby or whatever the case may be. But it's like stuff like this, if you think you're going to accomplish great things by sitting around making TMossBoss hate videos, trust me, you're not. It's one of those things. I guarantee and I promise you, you'll see him in my comment sections, I guess, being like, oh yeah, I was young and this and that and blah blah blah, before he's all like, hey, this is some of my best work, and he's so passionate about the video. And it's like, bro, there's no way possible you could be passionate. If you're passionate about videos like this, I'm like, fam, then it might be best if you leave the content creating stuff alone. It's like there's so many different things to be passionate about. You're passionate about it. TMossBoss hate video. I'm sorry, but you're going about life all wrong. So anyways,
You had the perfect recipe on how to make better content, but somehow you use that to victimize yourself? Like, what the fuck? I know many people don't have like the nicest tone whenever they make a video on you, but that's because it has to do with how you respond to previous criticism, your unwillingness to even try to improve, and that on top of how you respond to.
So my thing is this, and it's funny how it's like they say that they're like, my content hasn't improved yet, my subscriber count, my view count, like I guess like with my most viewed video on my channel, it's like the most viewed reaction video, I should say, correcting myself. But yeah, my most viewed reaction video, at one point in time, that video didn't even have no views. So it's like, I guess like when I look at stuff like that, and then it's like, and it's the same, it ain't no different than this video or the last reaction video that I did or the first reaction video that I did. Why would I change up? And it's funny too, where it's like, you know, they'll say that they're like, you don't want to improve, you don't want to change. And it's funny how like you'll see when like companies like McDonald's, or if it's a sneaker brand or something, I'm trying to think of a good pair of sneakers that, okay, so yeah, I'm like, let me get these dirty Air Jordan 1s and stuff. But let's just say if Nike, they were all like, hey, we're going, yeah, I was cutting grass with these shoes, so that's why they dirty and things. But let's just say with these shoes, like Nike, there was like, hey, we're gonna get rid of the Nike sign, we're gonna get rid of the Air Jordan sign, we're gonna have it where this is just one solid color, the shoelaces are gonna be round, what else, the tongue, it's not gonna be flat, it's gonna be like a piece of paper or something. People are gonna be mad about that. They were like, what reason did you have to change the shoe? Nobody ain't asked for the change of the shoe. And that's the thing too, where it's like, people that watch my videos, they're not commenting, talking about, hey, change this, do that, do that. No, they're watching the video. They are a fan. They are entertained by the content that they're seeing. So at the end of the day, who am I supposed to listen to when it comes down to content? The fan base that literally got me to 100,000 subscribers, or the one person where it's like the only thing that you've done to, I guess, benefit my name is upload a video on me 4 years ago that's only gained 700 views. And it's like, and then the funny thing is that when you, I guess, like divide that into how many, or like, I guess, like people that are going, or not divide, I'm trying to do the math and do it properly. I can't do that. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's been over 10 years since I've been out of school. But overall, though, it's like the people that are watching your video and then going over to my channel and I guess trying to relay the message, fam, it wasn't even nobody that relayed the message. So what does this video, this criticism video do to benefit my channel? I'm like, even, yeah, I sit down, I listen, I do all the stuff that you say that I need to do and things, or yeah, it's like edit the videos, change this up, change that, do this, do that, and it's still nothing happens. So that's what I mean, like, by people, they want their criticism to matter so much. And it's like, fam, the funny thing is that you can look at musicians, you can look at actors, you can look at book writers, painters, where there's somebody in their ear all like, oh, you need to do things this way, you need to do things that way. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Nothing changed. Nothing. And it's the funny thing is too, where it's like, and I ain't trying to hear no stuff all like, oh, I'm not a content creator. Fam, you sat down and did a whole video about me. You some form of a content creator. Why not do the videos yourself? That's the part that always trips me out about when they criticize my reaction videos. And it's like, fam, that's why it's like, you don't never see guys like Tyrone Magnus, I'm Dante. I'm trying to think of some other big people that PewDiePie. You don't see them in my comment sections criticizing my content. And they literally do reaction videos the same fashion. And so the thing is this. Why not do the videos that you're, criticizing? Why not do them themselves? Prove me wrong. Prove to me that your criticism is valid. Prove to me that it's like, and then maybe, just maybe, but it's like, why would I buy, I guess, like, if we're putting this in terms of like of a product that I need to purchase, why would I purchase a product and I don't know nothing about the product? Like, my thing is this, like, let's say a dealership or some car company, they're all like, hey, buy this this new Ford Mustang, the Ford Mustang Mach F. And I'm like, well, I don't know too much about this. I'm like, I think it would be best if I went with like the Mustangs that I do know. And I guess, like, putting this in terminology of content creating, I'm like, I'm gonna listen to the people that actually know what they're talking about. But it's like, I'm listening to you about your Mustang Mach F, and it's like, okay, I get it, and it ain't no different than, but it's like you're trying to hype it up and make it seem like that, oh, this is the best Mustang on the market, this is the Mustang that's gonna lead you to the promised land and stuff. I'm like, fam, it can't even leave the parking lot. So like, what am I supposed to do? And it's like, I don't wasted my time. And I guess, putting this in car terminology, I ain't wasting my money on this car, and it hasn't done nothing for me. So it's like, but the thing is this though, if you're gonna watch this video, talk on this part. I'm like, talk on that. I'm like, respond to that. But it's like, oh, well, that's not good for my argument. That's not, no, the thing is this, when they're so passionate about their criticism and all this other stuff, I'm like, my thing is this, criticize it all. Don't just criticize some parts, criticize it all. That's all that I want. At least then it's like, I can finally be proven wrong. But if not, then it's like, bro, my thing is this, to the guy that did this video, you see this video, don't even bother to respond. If you ain't gonna respond to the whole video, don't even bother like doing no respawn, comment, none of that. Just leave it alone, all right?
Controversy, is that at least why I sounded very annoyed in my video on you? And that's because I genuinely was annoyed by how fucking brain dead you weren't responding to criticism and
it is like, what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that information? That's the so-called criticism. I'm annoyed with how you carry yourself as a person. Do you know how many people exist in this world where they carry themselves the same exact way? And my thing is this, if that's the case, if you're gonna try to convince me, convince everybody else in the world that acts the same way. I ain't trying to hear no, oh, well, I don't know those people. You don't know me. You know me based off of however many 20-minute video that you watched on me, and therefore I know everything I need to know about you. So that's why I'm like, and the funny thing is, it's like he talks on it, he's like, oh, how I know you. I'm like, okay, so it's like people like me, you know them too. If you know me, you know people like me. So it's like, yeah, just go up to find these people. But it's like, if you ain't trying to do all that, then fam, it's like stuff like this, let it go. Like, move on, talk on something a little bit, I guess that can benefit you as a content creator. But it's like stuff like this, it's like it's things like I said in the last video where it's like, it's just people just doing this for the love of the game and stuff, but other than that, it's like if they think they're going to grow or accomplish anything, that's why you look at guys like Just a Robot. His TMossBoss videos ain't the like most viewed videos on the internet. They ain't even his most viewed videos on his channel, so it's like you'll have to scroll down a little bit or go through some videos in order to find the TMossBoss video. But it ain't like that video got millions of views or anybody else that uploaded the video on me got millions. I'm the only one in my community where I've like, I guess like, it being about me and stuff, I'm the only one in the community that reached millions of views with my name. So that's why I'm like, fam, this is still doing the same content that I never improved. So yeah, that's why I'm like, fam, I'm not hearing that. I'm like, please, I guarantee not that. And the funny thing is, it's like people will try to say that and be all like, oh, it's like we add up all the videos together. Yeah, we've definitely got more views than you and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, because you guys are probably sitting around like rewatching the video don't count. I'm like, no, I'm saying like natural organic views. I'm saying like if you add up all my videos, comparing it to all the videos that was made about me, ain't no way possible. It's like, what was that meme of? It's like some, I don't know, it looks like a guy, he's like looking up to some big old giant and stuff. Yeah, I'm like, that's probably the best possible meme that I could use to describe, like, I guess the ratio to how many views I then or like, not accomplished thing, accumulated, there we go, accumulated with my name versus you guys. But anyways,
controversies and how you never took blame for anything at all. And I don't make a video because I think I've accomplished something. I just do it for fun. And to be critical of what other people say is not a bad thing. You should always be challenged on.
It's definitely a bad thing. So when I was doing videos for fun, when this was before I was making money and all this other stuff, I think I did one video where I was hating on Ray William Johnson. I realized that I wasn't going to get nowhere with that. So my version of doing videos for fun, and even still to this day, I'm like, yeah, I still just be wanting to just do videos for fun. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, I might not make no money off of this video. This might not, but it's like, it's a video that I want to watch. It's a video versus like, if there's, videos out there where it's talking about another creator, I'm like, hey, especially if I don't know nothing about that creator, I'm like, yeah, I don't care about that and things, But if it comes down like, okay, there's all this like content. So yeah, you just 50 channels that I have and stuff. So whether it's gaming, sports, all these other different things, I'm like, that's fun. That's stuff where I'm like, I actually have fun doing it. But it's like, if you're having fun doing a TMossBoss video, your life is messed up, bro. It's one of those things. You cannot argue with me. You can't try to prove and all this other. No, your life is jacked. I'm like, it's one of those things where you really have to like take a good hard look in the mirror and realize like, dang, I have not done nothing productive with my life and things like, nah. And that's the thing where it's like, and it's weird because it's like, saying it's like they doing it for the love of the game, but it's like there's some people that's just way too passionate about it. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just think that when you're having it's just, if you, the thing is this, the day you decided like, well, I'm gonna write out this script for this TMossBoss video, I'm like, you messed up somewhere. I'm like, you took a wrong turn somewhere. But anyways,
what you believe in, what you say and do, because otherwise you'll end up in an echo chamber, which will cause you to be like, you can do nothing wrong and all of your beliefs are 100% correct. And that's why conspiracy theories has become...
Ain't that what y'all doing with like the TMossBoss criticizing videos and stuff? It's like, because the thing is this, I could use that same wordplay with him and stuff, say that, oh, it's like, what you guys are doing this in this echo chamber and blah blah, but it's like, and then it's pretty much, they'll say what I say, but they're all like, oh, let me change the words around and stuff. So that's why I'm like, it's just the criticism. If that criticism can't work for you, then it's like, it's not, to me, it's not valid criticism. But it's like, I can turn around and criticize each and every one of you guys. Are you going to take in that criticism and actually listen to what I'm saying? No, you're not. Because I guarantee and I promise you, we'll see a video of him arguing with every single point that I made in this video, rather than just being like, you know what, you're right, I'm moving on. So
such a big thing now, because people end up in a rabbit hole where they believe that they are completely right. And the same thing applies to you. You believe that you are completely in the right, that people criticizing your channel are people just hating you personally for no.
And that's what I feel like he needs to correct himself on. There's a difference between people and just a robot fans and stuff. So if it's people criticizing my content, so like if the dude went and criticized, but no, it's like these guys, they talked about me on their podcast. The only thing that they said was like, oh yeah, there's this black guy that reacts to us a lot on YouTube. that's the only thing that they've ever had said about me. But let's just say the dude were to sit down and watch my videos and stuff. And you know what's funny is that like, and I go based off of how the fans, like the dude fans, I go based off of how they respond to the video. And then I guess like, yeah, if he were to sit down and watch the video and stuff, the thing is this, I feel like that somebody that's serious and passionate about being a content creator, they're not going to be finding all the issues. So like the times where like, so because there was a short period where I remember I was doing try not to laugh challenges, like creating it for people to react to. Never once did I sit down and criticize somebody for how they were doing the video. And I guess probably for how many times I did my own, but it's like whether and it's like I have to say like for like every content creator that I've seen do a reaction video, from the React channel, PewDiePie, I'm Dante, Tyro Magnus, whether it's their character or the format that they do the reaction video, it's always been different. But that's the thing, and I've seen it just, even if we're talking about videos outside the reaction community, there's still so many different ways I didn't see, like, you know, how people go about their videos and stuff. I'm not that person that's going to sit around and waste my time criticizing, because to me, I'm like, I just, what reason would I have? If I'm gonna always find something wrong with the videos that I'm watching, what reason would I have to be on there? So for an example, I'm trying to think of, so that website 4chan, because I'm like, yeah, that's a website. I remember a friend of mine showing me that website, and you seeing animals and people getting killed and stuff, and I'm like, no. And my criticism towards that website is like stuff that like that shouldn't even be allowed. But there's gonna be people that's gonna argue with me and be all like, oh well, I like watching content like that, and if so, I'm like, it's weird, but hey, that's on you. That doesn't mean that I gotta sit around and watch the content or try to change up how that website is you know, done and things. I'm like, that's their business, that's what they got going on. I don't care for it, you know. So that's why I'm like, yeah, anybody out here talking about, oh, it's like I don't care for a TMossBoss video, yet you sit around and do videos criticizing it, or you in my comment sections criticizing it, you must have some sort of, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say love, but yeah, it's like you have some sort of feelings towards my channel. And it's like, to me, it's just, that's just weird. You're not a fan, yet you're trying to be a fan. It's just stuff like that where I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, I really do wish that these videos, like, I would have seen them at a point in time, because it's just, yeah, it's just, to me, it's funny watching these videos. It's kind of like going into a boxing gym, and then it's like the you know, the teacher is telling you all these different things that you already know about and stuff. So it's like, oh, it's easy. It's just funny to, you know, to watch and look at. But anyways,
no reason at all. And that's what happens when you don't get challenged on anything that you believe. If y'all could respectfully not bring up my past drama,
he shows the one guy, that guy Hamza. I'm like, yeah, that's not a good example to show somebody like him. That guy, so that for those that don't know who that was, I think it was a friend of mine's, another person that was in that chat, where I'm like, yeah, they cool, but that Hamza guy, yeah, he was he claimed that he wasn't just a robot fan anymore, but the way that guy was talking, I did do a video talking about that guy, and yeah, I was like, you see some of the stuff that he was saying, I'm like, yeah, you ain't got me convinced. I'm like, yeah, at one point in time, but as the time went on, I'm like, yeah, bro, you definitely still are just a robot fan. If not, then I'm like, yeah, that man done brainwashed you into thinking, oh, saying disrespectful things, that's okay. It's not. So
involved in on YouTube anymore. I would appreciate it. I'm moving on. Y'all should too. You know, if you showed a way of acknowledgement for what you did wrong past, then I can agree. But when one of your responses to a controversy is to get your fans to send hate to the guy exposing and criticizing you, then it really proves that you know what you did, but don't see anything wrong with it. Now, speaking of
so what was different from what I did from what just a robot did? Yeah, it's like the words might have been different, literally the same message. It's like, when the thing is this, when you it's just crazy to me where it's like people are just like, that much brain rot is just traveling throughout their head and stuff. But when you make a video, or I guess like, what was your intentions when you made this video? You'll claim that it's criticism and stuff, but let's say this video accumulated millions of views and stuff, and then what do you think is going to happen happen to my channel after this video accumulates millions of views and it's like hundreds of thousands of people come in? They ain't gonna just. The thing is this: if you like talk about some, no, prime example, prime example. When Donald Trump, our current president, when he lost the elections to Joe Biden and stuff, January 6th, what did he do? Yeah, he might have not went there and told people, hey, well, he might have. He might have. I think he did. But I have to go back and watch what he said and stuff. But actually, but we still gonna use that as an example. But overall, he goes on and say, oh, the elections is corrupted, they cheated, they all did all this other stuff. We're gonna march over to the Capitol and we're going to criticize it and stuff. What did those people do? They were pulling cops through doors, hitting them with poles and stuff and flags. What else? Throwing stuff, going all throughout, tearing that place up. Pretty much the same thing what Just a Robot and his fans did to my channel. Yeah, they just went all over and they just caused havoc. Even was going to parts of my channel. It's like videos I uploaded back when I was in high school and was criticizing those videos. And I'm like, fam, you're criticizing a video of me, a video of me when I was in high school talking about I beat the video game Halo 4. What is there to criticize about that? That's what I mean by it's like you guys want your criticism to matter so much, yet you're criticizing videos that just don't matter. I'm like, who cares about a video that I uploaded back when I was in? The only people that would care about that is to just see, oh, what kind of videos were TMossBoss was he uploading back when he was in school? Oh, it's like, and it's things like that where people look at me and be all like, were you proud of those videos? No, it was look, at the time being when I was uploading videos back when I was in high school, it was a personal use channel. I was like, it's pretty much what a lot of the Just a Robot channels what they are today. It's like only people in my circle are what were watching those videos. But then eventually I developed a little bit more of a character, started expanding out my content and things, not even so much as like with the criticism and listening to, I just seen what worked for other people and I'm like, well, I could do this but in my own way. I ain't gotta copy nobody. I ain't gotta, you think that he can say the same thing? It's like, this is the funny thing is this video can be side by side with a Just a Robot video. It's going to be exactly the same. It ain't no difference than you putting up a Samsung TV and a Sony TV. The only thing is going to be different is the name at the bottom, but it literally it does the same exact thing. Oh, the menus might be a little bit different talking on the editing and stuff, but other than that, it's like it's literally the same thing. So my thing is, if you watch this video and then you also watch the Just a Robot video, and then you also watched the Night Bully Bullies video, and then you also watched any other video that was uploaded about me from any other creator, what was the difference between all those different videos? Because at the end of the day, they all had the same message. What was probably the only thing is like, yeah, the script and all of that. But it's like, other than that, it ain't no, I guess like we could use another example. It ain't no difference than a zombie movie or TV show. Like if we were to compare The Walking Dead and Z Nation, yeah, the script is different. The settings is different. Same show. I'm like, same exact show. It's about people killing zombies. No difference. I guess like, yeah, whoever you want to watch or whatever is more popular, you're going to watch that. Meaning like, yeah, people were watching Just a Robot's video. But this, if this was one of those things where a contract was like, written out, like, yeah, let's say like YouTube was like a TV network and you had to like carry on a TMossBoss. Yeah, Just a Robot, he was probably the only person that could successfully make a TMossBoss hate video. Other than that, if this was like on a TV, yeah, if this was a TV show, whatever, canceled after the first, not even after the first season, first episode. I'm like, bro, this is literally the same exact thing as what Just a Robot is doing. So, but yeah, overall though, it's like when you're doing a video on somebody, it ain't gonna be like, oh, you do this video accumulates millions of views and everybody's just gonna be going over to my channel, donating money to me, being loving, liking my videos, subscribing to my channel and stuff. I'm like, if you look at what was happening to my channel for the 4 years Just a Robot was uploading videos about me, that's what's gonna happen. The only difference was that, yeah, I'm not gonna beat around the bush or, no, I'm gonna be blunt. And I'm like, hey, go over to this guy's channel and give him the same treatment that he was giving me. So anyways,
responding to videos, he has actually talked about me on Twitch and his podcast, which even a viewer from my previous video predicted would happen, which kind of says how much of a predictable guy TMossBoss really is.
It's funny how he uses that guy, and I'm like, yeah, I said that in the beginning of the video, the racist Twitter stalker. So he's the one that said that he didn't care about Breonna Taylor's situation and stuff. How come ain't nobody criticizing that? If you, my thing is this, you find an argument to say about that, like, oh, well, Breonna Taylor, you're a racist. Just come out and say it. There ain't no arguments. There ain't no. It's like questioning him about why he said that. Do a whole video about him. If you ain't willing to do that, you a racist too. So
how little he has changed, contrary to his belief, I guess.
If I was you guys, I personally wouldn't watch it because I tried, and I'm like, these videos just, once again, it's just some guy. It's a person with a lisp. All right, Mike Tyson, like, sorry you hate my videos. Who was I? I don't think I was talking about him. There was somebody I think I remember. Was it him? I'm like, dang, I'm like, that's probably why I don't recognize this guy's like voice or videos or anything. Because I honestly, I'm like, this is my first time actually sitting down watching this video. But other than that, I'm like, dang, I was I was going after anybody. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Well, I had like a speech problem growing up myself, so that's why I was like, I didn't really care, I guess, too much about making that comment. But anyways.
Now, like you saw on his Twitter, he clearly likes to act like the video doesn't affect him in any way at all. But when I asked him on a...
It doesn't. Like, the funny thing is, so when they say that, they're like, oh, the videos affect you and things. You know, when I think of stuff like that, I think of creators where it's like, if a video gets uploaded, well, you know what? No, there was actually the one girl, because I was trying to think of an example, but I remember there was the one girl where she had, so I think it was, what's that, D'Amelio, like Charli D'Amelio. So this was like when Charli D'Amelio was like growing a lot on TikTok. And there was this video of this girl where she was like, she was crying her eyes out, losing her mind and all this other stuff, because I think at one point in time she was the most followed person on TikTok. When I think of like somebody caring about I guess like another creator, that's what I like, where it's like some emotions is being shown. Fam, I have to say the only emotion that I could possibly think of was that I was just annoyed that I was, you know, seeing the videos. I'm like, fam, I want to see videos that are actually entertaining. I'm not trying to sit down at one point in time. I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to sit down and watch videos like this. But yeah, it's like watching them now. I'm like, dang, it's kind of like if you're playing a video game and you think like, oh man, this level is going to be crazy hard and difficult to deal with and all that. Then when you actually play it, then it's like, bro, that level was easy. I did that in a record time. So, but anyways.
Cover account, what I was tweeting about. He began ranting about me live for 20 minutes or something. And it really seemed like, as usual,
So wait.
he interpreted...
I think, and I think that's when he was like spamming and I was like, and you know, that's one thing about it. It was like, yeah, I guess if that's one thing that they're trying to like, get on me about is I don't watch the videos. I didn't watch the video. I didn't like even the other video that he uploaded about me. I was like, I've never seen those videos. So yeah, I was just pretty much how I was doing just the robots videos. I knew what the message was, because I'm like, yeah, like I said before, if you've seen one TMossBoss hate video, you've seen them all. There ain't no difference. My thing is this: if you can find differences and all that. But it's like, as far as, yeah, the only thing that'll be different is the script. But it's like, if you can find like a unique and different, like it's a video where I can even see it for myself and be like, oh yeah, this video is unique and it's different. Other than that, it's like, fam, this is literally no different than just a robot video. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's just, to me, it's funny how like you see, if you compare like the communities I'm a part of, whether it's gaming, sports, music, where, you know, reactions, all different, you know, where it's like it's the person's character or the video that they're reacting to and all that. What sense would it make, I guess, to watch my channel if I was doing exactly what Dante was doing? So yeah, let's say I'm going back and, you know, going into my inner 2015 Dante, got a bucket hat, doing videos in my garage, reacting to I'm trying to think of somebody, XXXTentacion. You know, well, no, I think he was out of the garage by that time, but no, but it's like, would you rather watch the original person or would you rather watch the person that's copying them? I have to say the only time where that remotely had worked out, but eventually it died off, because because it was like, okay, it's not, if we're gonna watch the original, yeah, or if we're gonna watch anybody, we're gonna watch the original. But I Show Speed, and it was that guy that was it was like some kid, I think he was going around just kind of like mimicking his voice and all that stuff. But yeah, that guy had his 15 minutes of fame, and then it's like, I don't know what he's doing now, because I'm like, I don't remember his name. But that's the thing, I'm like, people like that, they're forgettable. So I guess, like, yeah, you know, videos like this, unless it gets recommended or any, ain't nobody like searching it up and things looking for this video. So anyway,
My video as a personal attack instead of criticism, like he does with every fucking video out there.
It was a hate video you were talking about on your Twitter. Oh yeah, this freaking guy tagged me in some video he made. I'm like, it's funny how in the video he goes on to say that like my videos don't change, but I'm like, what's different from your video than all the other videos that's been made about me?
Well, the fact that you think that a lot of our videos are the same and that it contains the same arguments kind of says a little bit about how repetitive your content is and how little you've tried to change through what.
And the funny thing is, so Uno, let's get it right into the Bible, and then 3 downright horrifying true highway scary stories. So those videos different. I'm like, so if you're all like, oh, criticizing TMossBoss, what would be different from criticizing TMossBoss to, hi guys, I'm criticizing TMossBoss? That's literally the only, it's the person that's different, but it's like, it's just a, you know, a monotone random kid that's all like, oh, so this is why I feel like the fight, you know, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna do a video where it's kind of like a spoof of these videos and things, and just, yeah, I'm like, oh, let me add some little editing effects here and there and stuff. But it's like, this is pretty much just, I don't know, like there's that one smart kid in the classroom, everybody's just copying down his answers but just writing it down differently. It's literally this. But anyways, but I'm like, even it just, yeah, looking at some other, it's like I'm trying to, I can't even see the title of that video, but when kids get hurt and you don't know what to do, I'm like, who else does this? What, I'm like, how are those videos the same? So I'm like, yeah, that's the thing you could at least say about my videos. It's like, oh, the videos that he reacts to, or the music that he does, or the gaming videos, it's like, it's always gonna be, unless, like, yeah, if I'm playing a gaming video and I get stuck on a mission and I'm just playing, that'll probably be the only time when I'm repeating content. But other than that, if I upload a Grand Theft Auto 5 video, a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 video, and a Uno video and stuff, different. You know, it's like, that's what I guess, like, if you're trying to make videos more appealing to a crowd, that's how you, I guess, like, get a crowd to watch you, is if you're unique and different and there's some character about yourself. But if you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna pretty much do what this guy did because it worked out for him and things, this is the only way that you could get views. So I'm like, yeah, unless you pull it just a robot, you start uploading other videos and all that stuff. But it's like, how many people are gonna try to do that and I guess get to the point where you're pretty much going through what Just a Robot is going through? Because that's the thing, where I think that with people like Just a Robot, that it got in his head where it's like, you know, it's like, okay, well, I'm not different, I'm not unique, you know, I could do this, I could do that, and then it ended up leading to him doing that Cinnabear video. So that's what I mean by, it's like, yeah, it's like, you'll see people like me where it's like, you can have longevity in your career, but it's like, stuff like this, you ain't gonna have no longevity in this. It's like, I guess, like, with just the amount of work that you're doing on the video. But if it's a toss up between doing videos like this or doing 1,000 reaction videos, I know that I would build more of a crowd doing 1,000 reaction videos, which I have. You ain't gonna build no crowd with a video. You're just pretty much, I guess, like, collecting members from another crowd that's already done seen videos like this before. It's like, the only thing, I guess, like, you like, oh, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, but, and it's funny because when you sit down and you watch videos, like, or it's like, I guess, like, being a fan, it's something that you're not thinking of, but it's like, wait a minute, I kind of technically already seen this video already. It's just that it's a guy talking on his own experience, but it's like, yeah, really, at the end of the day, there ain't nothing different, I guess, the message and stuff. But anyways.
What, 5 years that you've been making reaction videos? The fact that our criticism has stayed relevant for 5 years kind of says a lot about the little progression.
It says a lot about your guys' criticism. It's not standout criticism. You want your criticism to stand out. It has to be, like, I guess, good and valid criticism. But yeah, that's one thing, I guess, like, recently reacting to all the different videos about me, I have yet to, I guess, hear any form of criticism that can be like, oh, okay, I can use this. I can live off of this. I can build something off of this. I have yet to, you know, I guess, hear any form of criticism that's going to overall, like, you know, put me in a better standings with content creation. But anyways,
made to improve your channel.
Yeah, it's just, you know, haters being haters. If I was you guys, I personally wouldn't watch it. Bruh, like, go find you some business. Go find a life. Do something productive. Sitting here making 30-minute hate videos on TMossBoss. Yeah, that's really going to get you the life. That's how I know I didn't watch the video. I'm not even talking about the video. I'm pretty much just like, I don't know. There's, you know how, like, when the script is already written out for something, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Like, I'm pretty much just going based off of what I've said and any other TMossBoss hate. Because yeah, I have to say I didn't really start watching the videos about me until yeah, it was like pretty much after the Just a Robot crap. And then that's when, like, there were some videos that I did kind of see here and there and stuff, but other than that, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm not it's just, to me, it's pointless watching those videos. So anyways,
now, where have I heard of that before?
I seen some dumb video about me not too long ago, and I was all like, I wouldn't recommend that to a lot of people. Yeah, making videos on TMossBoss thinking it's gonna do something, it's gonna change the world. Yeah, that's good for you, bro.
It's so funny to just look at how he reacts. Mostly because he thinks that we are making a video because we think that we're making a big change, that we're changing the world and doing something revolutionary. We are pretty aware of what we're doing. We're criticizing some random guy who just cries about copyright strikes even though he...
So this is, I guess, like, this would be my challenge for him and stuff. It's like, all right, so do this video, but do it differently. Do a TMossBoss criticizing video, whatever you want to call it things, but do a TMossBoss criticizing video, but it has to be different from this your last video. It has to be different from a Just a Robot video. It has to be a video where it's like, I can sit down and watch this video and appreciate it for what it is. If you can't do that, then, like I said, it's like, it's pretty much proving my point. What I've been saying throughout this video, none of the videos are different. That's why it's like, the thing is this, you see, like, if I go back and I watch the very first video that was ever made about me, it's funny how, like, he'll do that. He'll show a 2016 video of mine, and then he'll show at the time a 2021 video. But it's like, fam, same thing with Just a Robot's first video on me, and then this video that's being made about me. It's like, you're talking about me, and upset at the fact that, well, I guess, like, with the it was like with the he was, like, criticizing me and stuff on how I was defending Jinx and talking about Jack's films, and then it's like, yeah, and you're just criticizing me. It's like, there's, like, that maybe, I guess, like, the root is different, but other than that, it's like, when it's still the same tree, you know. So it's like, I guess, like, where you plant it and stuff, it's like, you know, that's gonna be different, but other than that, it's like same exact tree. So same branches, same all that. So yeah, it's like, it's just with this video, it's like, same thing. You're criticizing TMossBoss. What's the difference? Do some, like, my thing is this, don't even let it be like a TMossBoss criticism video. Let it just be something else. That's what I mean. Like, it's stuff like that where I was like, that's why I never sat down and paid any attention to these videos, because I'm like, it's the same thing. It's like, instead of it saying I'm criticizing TMossBoss, it's you know, TMossBoss criticism 101. Like, yeah, the title is different. So it's like, yeah, it's like, I guess, if back to the tree example, it's like, it grew out differently, still the same tree. But anyways,
makes shitty reaction videos. We are totally aware that our video...
And yet, it's funny because, like, any video that I've done of the dude, because I'm like, the dude, and that's why I'm like, you definitely wouldn't see him in the do or McNasty, Grizzy, Blarg, Soup. I'm trying to think who else. Like, yeah, there was a lot of different Moan Boys. Who else? Yeah, there was a lot of different guys that I reacted to where it's like they it's like people were coming to my channel for those reactions and stuff. So, but yeah, you like, then that's the thing where it's like, so is it my reaction? Because I'm like, if it Okay, I was like hearing noises and stuff. But anyways, no, we good. I was like, it was like my garage going off. But nah, but it's like, are you criticizing my reaction? Because I'm like, okay, people, if they didn't want to watch my reaction, why would they click on the channel and the video and be all like, hey, the dude done upload another video that you can react to. Blarg done upload another video that you react to. So it's like, are you criticizing my reaction because, or are you criticizing the video that I'm reacting to? Because if you're criticizing the video that I'm reacting to, then do a video talking about the do. But if not, then it's like, yeah, if you're criticizing me, it's like people are subscribing to my channel left and right because of the reactions that I'm doing. Who's subscribing to your channel because of the TMossBoss? Well, wait, hold on for a second. 2,000 subscribers. So it's like, I guess like my thing is this. When it comes down to, and then yeah, because they got that thing on the side. So channel, you got 182,000 views, 2,000 subscribers, and only 7 videos upload onto the channel. So I guess like people probably would look at it and be all like, you know, oh well, he's uploaded 7 videos and he's accumulated that many views. It's like, fam, you could take my most viewed the top 7 videos on my, whether it's reaction or even if it's the short videos, still got more views. So it's like, if I remember to, I'll try to, you know, go and see. But I know for sure, I think my most viewed video has my most viewed video alone has over 500,000 views. So that's I'm like, and then on with the short videos, it's like I got a video that's almost at 20 million views. So it's one of those things, you know, you sit down and think about it. It's like, are you going to, I guess, like, so for somebody that's on the outside looking in, watching me react to this guy, and you're like, okay, I don't know whose side to take when it comes down to being a good content creator. You're going to listen to the guy with only 2,000 subscribers and a little over 100,000 views with 7 videos being uploaded? Or are you going to listen to the guy where I can take down I can take down pretty much videos off of both my the like full-length videos and the short videos and still have more views than him? So that's what I'm saying. It's things like that where I'm like, fam, you know, you really got to sit down and I guess look at it from, you know, from another person's point of view. It's like, ain't nobody gonna be sitting around unless like, it's the person that you're making the video about. But it's like, how long is that gonna be? It took me 4 years to see this video versus a reaction video. It's like people are looking for those types of videos every single day. They're looking for the next big reaction video. They're looking for a reaction video that's already coming from a big channel. You'll see I'm done. And that's the thing where it's like, okay, if it's that bad, it's like, then try to convince Dante of the you know, the videos that he's doing is wrong. Try convincing Tyrone Magnus. Try convincing, I'm trying to think, somebody even smaller than me. But at the end of the day, whatever content you are entertained by, and whether it's watching or doing, it's like, fam, I'm not going to listen to somebody that doesn't like that content. That's like, I just remember it was this woman that I used to, there's this gas station that I used to go to where this woman, I'll go in there to get a Red Bull. And she always was trying to tell me facts and all this stuff about Red Bull. And I'm like, okay, lady. And it was like facts of like wanting me to not drink Red Bulls and stuff. And I'm like, lady, I'm still going to buy this Red Bull. You know, it's like, maybe you should have told me this before I bought my first Red Bull. But it's like, I'm already about like, at the time being, I had probably at least like over 15,000 Red Bulls. I was drinking Red Bulls a lot, bro. I'm like, and most likely the next time I talk on Red Bulls, the number is going to grow. I'm like, nah, because it was 15,000 just that 1 year. So it's probably like 37,000 or something. But yeah, it's like, it's just the thing is this, you can't convince somebody if it's something that they like, where it's like, you know, a person wanting to go out and get their dream car and stuff, and let's say their dream car is a Corvette. Do you honestly think that person, they got the money to go get themselves a Corvette? They you know, and it's like they got all this like open area where they can drive their Corvette. Do you think you can somehow, some way convince a person that buying a Corvette is wrong based off of your own personal opinion on it? For some reason they just gonna listen to you. That's what I mean by, like, you know, again, like that, oh, pick me. And it's like, bro, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares about whatever it is that you gotta say. But anyways,
dog shit, except for getting you annoyed, maybe getting us more subscribers, maybe entertaining some people, but nothing revolutionary.
that's one thing I like to see these guys do, is like go and approach a girl talking about, oh yeah, I make TMossBoss hate videos.
Ah yes, all I do on my free time is making TMossBoss videos. I've made one, and this is my second one right now. Probably not gonna make a third one. Why would, out of everything, I would choose that one specific thing? So he acts like all we do on our free time, all I've been doing My entire
Well, it's like anytime when I see you guys, it's because y'all done made a video. So it's like none of the other videos stand out. You made 7 videos, and 2 of them videos are about me. What were the other 5 videos? Was like, what were they about? Like, who? My thing is this. What's this guy's name? It's like Mikkel or something like that. Who? My thing is this. All right, by a show of hands, who sits around and watches the other 5 videos of Mikkel that it's like it's not about TMossBoss? That's what I mean by it's like, yeah, it's like you might have other videos, but your most standout videos are about me. So it's like, yeah, maybe the other videos do have more views and stuff, but it's like, fam, it's one of those things. I feel like that stuff had to like build up over time. Other than that, it's like, I guess like maybe if he's talking on a topic that's bigger than me, other than that, it's like, fam, nobody cares about a Mikkel TMossBoss or just a Mikkel video, period. You know, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the channel, your channel, I'm pretty much giving them a just a robot treatment. I'm like, you know, then I was like, might as well, like, because it's like pretty much the same thing. I'm like, your channel has only accumulated 182. So no, all right, so this video 748 views and stuff. So I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, maybe. And then the other one, 700. Fam, how does the video 700? It's in that same ballpark, and they were both uploaded at the same time. You would think that they would have more views than that. So it's like, fam, your videos, the 2 videos that you did on me, it's like they're not standout videos. But even if you look at the other videos and stuff, I guess like talking to somebody that, you know, like even if it's not about me and stuff, there's all these other different creators that exist, and it's like, fam, you're like, so like let's just, you know, paint this scenario real quick. There's like this baseball, it's a baseball stadium, you know, you got the 2 teams, so you got the Mariners and the freaking, because there's like 3-4 teams that got like socks, anyways, regardless. But let's just say it's the Mariners and the Oakland A's, right? So there's the Mariners, there's the Oakland A's, there's all the like, and you can have like the like least known players of like both teams. Like it does, the baseball has like a preseason thing, right? So yeah, let's say preseason, and it's you know, it's just showcasing all the rookies and all that stuff. Then you got like the celebrities and all the different fans that sit in front row. Then you got the people kind of like in the mid section. You got that girl that's like Snapchatting the whole game and stuff, and it's like, dang lady, put your phone down and watch. It's like, oh wow, look, a home run, all this other stuff. You, Mikkel, okay, like you're at this game too. You're watching this game as it's going down in the nosebleeds. It's like the only way you will be recognized unless you did something that stood out. But you're in the nosebleeds. You're not front row. You're not one of the players. You're not the coaches. You're not the umpires. You're not that, you know, pigeon that just flew in the middle of a game. Like, fam, you'll see stuff like that get pointed out more than you being in the nosebleeds. So it's like, it's things like that that people really need to sit down and think about. It's like you wasted your time doing 2 TMossBoss videos and they didn't even get over 1,000 views. Maybe after this, maybe, just maybe the video might go over 1,000 views, unless you, I don't know, maybe naturally, or if you just sit down and just keep playing the video over and over again. But other than that, it's like, fam, nobody, again, nosebleeds. That's where this video is at. In this like big giant stadium of YouTube videos, it's like, fam, I would say that I'm probably that pigeon that just flew in the game. You know, they notice it for a little bit and things, but for the next however many hours, there's them like teams of like, you know, creators where everybody's gonna be watching them. You're in the nosebleeds, my friend. All right, so anyways.
Life has been working on a single video on him. That's my entire existence. What planet do you fucking live on? I'd also like to see you approach a girl and say, hey, I sit on my ass, watch other people's videos, and record it for entertainment.
Almost how I had to say at my old job. That's pretty much how conversations had went. That's the one thing about it. I'm not afraid of going out and telling people I'm a content creator. Literally everybody. The thing is this. If I'm not, I was about to say, I was like gonna point at my hat and stuff. But yeah, there's at times where I'm literally wearing my merch and people will ask like, oh, what's that all about? And I have to explain it to them. Man, woman, it's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm not afraid of showing somebody or telling somebody that I'm a content creator. It's like, that's almost how a good majority of the like conversations I be having with people. It's like, I'll have to say like, it's like a middle portion where it's like, you know, if they ask like, you know, what do I do for work or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I'm
a content creator, you know, or a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer, whatever the case, TikToker. It's one of those things where I sum it all down to, you know, being a content creator. But it's one of those things I'm not afraid of showcasing that. It's like the funny thing is, let's say he's on a date, right? He's all like, oh yeah, you know, I do a little bit of YouTube videos and all that. He ain't gonna mention the TMossBoss video. But let's just say scenario, right? He's on this date, he's talking about himself making some YouTube videos. Let's say he's all like, oh, I'm gonna be a content creator full time or whatever. But no, but even if not that, it's like he probably ain't gonna mention it because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that you have videos like that. But so anyways, he'll go and be all like, oh yeah, he's all like, I do videos and stuff. She's like, oh, let me see some of your videos. He ain't gonna bring up the TMossBoss video. But no, it's like the girl, she's all like, she's watching the video, laughing, giggling, all that other stuff, showing all her teeth and all that. But anyways, then the video on the side is gonna get recommended. She's like, oh, what's that all about? I guarantee and I promise you, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna be showing her the video. He's gonna be like, oh, that's yeah. He was like, that's just about this guy that I talk on and things. Like he's just, you know, that, and that's how he really feels. It's like it's something where it's like he can't really elaborate, but it's like, yeah, it's like he has to go based off of a just a robot video in order to do his own TMossBoss video, because it's like that's one thing about it. You ain't gonna watch this or I guess like you ain't gonna do a video about me without having to watch other videos about me. I guarantee and I promise you, everybody that made a video about me, they most likely done seen Just a Robot or Thomas the Tank Engine, whoever that made videos, and that's why they doing their own version of it, because they want a little taste of the viewership that Just a Robot was gaining off of me and stuff. But yeah, then she's gonna be like, oh well, let's watch the video and things. He's like, nah, that's not my best. That's how you know. And I'm like, fam, it's things like that where I'm like, man, you know, I wish I could be either a fly on the wall or have like some cameras where I could see. But yeah, he ain't. It's gonna be one of those videos he's gonna downplay so much. But if he does end up having to show her that video, it's just you're gonna see how he really feels about that video, and he's gonna be like, dang, he's like, that video wasn't all that good. Like, why did I do that?
Also, the reason this video is called the TMossBoss Echo Chamber is just look at his chat while he's talking about this.
I can't believe there's people who don't like you. Yeah, surprisingly, Mika, but at the same time, I really don't care. Yeah, so at the time, so that friend, Imprints4, so that was like a childhood friend of mine. I hadn't talked to them in years, but they knew, because I'm trying to think, the last time we had talked before this year was like, I'm trying to think, high school, but I feel like the last time, like the last time we actually had talked and seen each other, it was middle school. Like she had, because I think she ended up switching schools and stuff, so I hadn't seen or heard from them in years. You know, the only way it's like we would have kept in contact was through social media and stuff. But other than that, yeah, last time I actually seen them and talked to them was middle school, and then probably the last conversation we had was like high school maybe. And then, yeah, and this was like my first time in almost like probably, well, no, yeah, it definitely like talking with them and stuff was, yeah, it had definitely been over 10 years. But, yeah, I guess like it's social media, you count that, but it was some years and stuff. So, but, no, it's like they hadn't followed me through, content creating. So yeah, that's one thing that he ain't really elaborating on is that, yeah, it's like we're talking about my content creating career, and, yeah, and she was curious about like the hate and the drama and all that stuff. But and it's funny, it's like you'll see him talk about it, I guess, behind people's back, I guess, people that do care, but it's like, I guess, trying to explain it and all that stuff. Yeah, no, he ain't doing that. But yeah, the Hamza guy, I'm like, no, that guy, he was just a robot fan. That's why I'm like, I don't even count him or have nothing to say about him. But Imprints4, that was a friend of mine that I grew up with. So, and they were yeah, it was like they had just seen like all the stuff that I was going through with YouTube, and that's why they said what they said. But anyways, you have to agree with what someone else does. Exactly. I'm like, at the end of the day, yeah, I don't get it. It's like YouTube ain't a website meant to like, oh, it's only one sort of content needs to be uploaded on there. It's like any form of content can be uploaded on YouTube. It's like if it goes against like the policies and guidelines and stuff. It's like reaction videos is against the guidelines. Trust me, that stuff would have been shut down a long time ago.
Here again, you can see how fucking bad he has at actually understanding any of the criticism. People
So okay, so my thing is this. So it's like if that is the case, if he's trying to argue and say that no reaction videos aren't allowed on YouTube, why is it that YouTube they did this Black History Month like video thing? So it was like maybe a year or two ago, but they did this Black History Month like tribute video. One of the first content creators that they show is Tyrone Magnus. Tyrone Magnus, I would have to say, like, if you compare my channel and his channel, yeah, I mean, he does do like gaming videos. He'll do like videos where he talks on like movies and stuff like that. But for the most part, he's known for his reactions. I was like I remember it was a whole news special that he did where he was talking about how he had quit his job so he could start focusing on doing content creating and stuff. But yeah, it's like he's known for doing reaction videos, but that's literally somebody that's known for doing reaction videos. So that's why I'm like, it confuses me because it's just, you're trying to go based off of your own argument, but you're not going off of a legitimate, I guess, like argument where it's like, okay, there's going to be two sides to it. But if you're just looking at it from your one side, then of course you're going to be like, oh no, yeah, reaction videos are against the guidelines. If that's the case, then it's like, why did I just upload a reaction video today? Why did I upload a reaction video yesterday and the day before that and been uploading reaction videos for 10 years now? So it's just, to me, it's funny when they say that, yet there's people that have literally been shouted out by YouTube. And I'm like, from bigger YouTubers like PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, I'm trying to think KSI, guys like that, all the way to like somebody that's a little bit smaller like Tyrone Magnus. And I'm trying to think, have they ever shouted out any other small? I think Tyrone Magnus is probably the only person from the reaction community that's been shouted out by YouTube. But no, other than that, though, it's like, yeah, if it was against the guidelines, they wouldn't be getting uploaded still to this day and things. So that's why it's like the one time I had to say reaction videos was kind of like, put in the spotlight where it was big was when the React channel, they were trying to do that whole thing where they were trying to copyright claim every reaction video in the word react and reaction. And look how fast that got shut down. And YouTube, my thing is this, from the moment where Tyrone Magnus was on the news, from like other moments that involve other different people that do reaction videos, YouTube had every opportunity to be like, hey, these videos go against the guidelines, you can't upload these videos anymore. Then we would have stopped. But it's like, if my thing is this, that's how I usually go about stuff. I'm like, if it's YouTube, not some random person on YouTube, but YouTube themselves, if they send me an email saying, hey, TMossBoss or whatever, they was like, we see that you upload reaction videos, and we've I guess came out with some new rule today where reaction videos are no longer allowed on YouTube, so you now have to take down every single one of your reaction videos. I will probably be as upset as I can ever be, but at the same time, I'm like, if I'm still trying to be a YouTuber, I gotta take down the reaction videos. But I'm like, if YouTube hasn't outright told me that that I can't do reaction videos no more, fam, I'm gonna still upload reaction videos. I'm not gonna go based off of you, somebody with 2,000 subscribers. No, I'm gonna go based off of the people that literally created this website. So anyways, that's what I mean by like your arguments and all that stuff don't matter, because you're trying to have your argument matter more than YouTube's own guidelines and rule books and stuff. So my thing is this, talking to any creator out there, who are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to YouTube, or are you going to listen to somebody criticizing your content? Because at the end of the day, it's like, if it was left up to you, I would like, do you want me to do reaction videos or not? He's going to most likely say no, but it's like, and that's the thing, it can only be a yes or no answer. It can't be no, yes or no, but I want you, no, it's like, it's a yes or no. Do you want me to still continue doing reaction videos? If you say yes, then it's like, fam, I'm going to do them however I want to do them. If you say no, the thing is this, do you own YouTube? Did you come up with the guidelines and the rule books and all that other stuff? And there's people like that where it's like they'll criticize people doing reaction videos, yet nobody reacts to their content. This is probably the first time he done ever had somebody react to his content. So it's one of those things where it's like, bro, you gotta like, I guess like, I don't know, like if I could say, like, I guess just know your place when it comes to YouTube and content creation and all that. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but at the same time, you you do not matter. Your words don't matter. Literally anything that you say and do does not matter. We'll see you probably crash out over some stuff like that, and that'll probably be the only time when something that you say matters. But other than that, fam, you can elaborate, you can talk on stuff, whatever the case. Look at Just a Robot for an example. He's trying to do media reviews and all that other stuff. It don't matter. Nobody cares. They would rather see this man crash out, lose his mind, go crazy, and flip out on live or in a YouTube video before let's see what Just a Robot is saying about this movie or that TV show. Nobody cares, bro. So anyways,
the reaction videos in general are against the fucking guidelines. They say that it depends on how transformative it is. You would have known this for like 5-6 years ago if you tried to listen to criticism. But here we
criticism, not YouTube's rules, criticism.
are in 2021, and you're still as brain dead as you were in 2016 and 2015.
Like, YouTube ain't meant, it's not a website meant to, you gotta agree on these videos and we gotta disagree on these videos. Like, at the end of the day, people are gonna like what they want to like.
Yeah, no shit, no one has said that either. Like, you can like whatever fucking media you want to, but we can also voice our...
But you just can't do the videos that we don't like. Because my thing is this, I'm like, I know reaction videos ain't the only videos that you dislike. I'm pretty sure there's like a whole big giant genre, you know, there are like multiple genres of videos that you don't like, multiple creators that you don't like. Are you criticizing all of them? Because if so, then do so. But if not, then it's like, fam, my thing is this. If you only gonna have one type of energy with me, but not that same type of energy with other people, it's like, is that stuff really valid? It's not, you know, so like that's why I'm like, it's things like that where it's like, if my thing is this, if I'm criticizing, let's say if I'm criticizing a video game for an example, I'm not going to just criticize the weapon in the game and just leave everything else out the mix. No, I'm criticizing the whole game, you know, so that's why it's like, it's just, to me, it's just, yeah, your guys is you don't even believe in your own criticism, you know, because if you guys did, then you would stand by it. It's things like, you stand by it. I feel like, what else? You wouldn't see, because there had been times there was a lot of different videos that was being uploaded on me throughout the years, and yeah, you don't even see those videos. You see like very few videos, and then it's like other videos where it's just, yeah, it's stuff like this where it's like it's getting recommended to you because you're seeing the other videos. But other than that, it's like nobody's not going out. Yeah, I guarantee and I promise you, if this video never would have been recommended to me, I never would have checked this video out. I would have had no desires on checking the video out. It's not a standout video from the criticism to just overall the content itself, you know, and that's the thing. I'm criticizing it. Do you think he's going to listen? Do you think he's going to change up his video to try to know? The thing is this, if he sees this, it's either going to be a comment or him just, you know, pretty much trying to recreate this video, but it's not going to be different. It's not going to be, you know, a video that it's like, oh my God, look, this is one of the best videos ever to be uploaded on YouTube. It's like, and even if he doesn't want to look at it that way, still, it's this video, or if he does decide to do another video, it ain't going to be no different than this video.
Opinion about it. It's
probably going to be something like, oh, TMossBoss reacted to me after however many years, or just TMossBoss reacted to me. But other than that, it's not going to be like, oh, I can, you know, have like I can debunk everything that he says, or I can prove him wrong on this, or I can it's and that's the thing where it's like it's going to be his version of the truth versus like the actual truth. So anyways,
you keep whining about something, we tell you how you can fix the problem, but then you whine even more at the fact that people are criticizing you. We're giving you a perspective on why you're receiving so many strikes. Why people may not like your videos as much.
The reason why I was receiving strikes is because, and I explained it, so YouTube, their system is broken, and because I'm like, the funny thing is, the videos that they were giving me strikes for, it's videos that you can still find on YouTube today. So one video in particular, and it's like, you see multiple videos getting uploaded, and even I've heard people say that it's like, yeah, YouTube's guideline strike system is it's broken, and you can find evidence of that from guys like Markiplier and Corey Kenshin, where they talk on how they were wrongfully given strikes. So that's pretty much the situation that I was dealing with. It ain't had nothing to do with me just uploading a reaction video. It had more so to do with the video that I was reacting to. But as far as what I was doing, yeah, no, that's one thing that I can say is that I've never had a video taken down for what I said or did. It's always been the video that I reacted to where it's like, oh, the video had some sort of violence in it, or the video, yeah, because it was like the parkour video. There was like, oh, people are getting hurt in the video, and I'm like, like, fam, people get, there's at times where it's like it's either a small bit of pain or it's like a person can stump their toe or trip and fall or something. And I'm like, yeah, there's been like that level, or it's been somebody, they've been like driving I don't know, a dirt bike and then they fall off or something. I'm like, people can hurt themselves that way. But either way, it's like, yeah, people be hurting themselves all the time in YouTube videos and stuff. So I'm like, I don't know how many times I had, fam, yeah, that probably done, yeah, done hit my knee. I'm pretty sure I done stumped my toe. There was a time I remember, because I have a TMJ. It's like this joint disorder and stuff. And there was a time I remember I was drinking water, and I literally, it felt like my jaw had dislocated. I was like, no, I was drinking some water, and I think I laughed or did something, but it felt like my jaw had, like, it came out of place pretty much. And it was weird. Like, it didn't like hurt or anything, so it probably wasn't dislocated, but it was just weird how like it came out of place and stuff. So yeah, it was one of those things. I'm like, yeah, bro, never again. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I didn't had happen to me. But no, it's like overall though, like the point that I'm trying to make is that, yeah, YouTube's guideline strike system, it's broken, you know. And there have been times like where they have realized that, and they was like, oh hey, we because no, there was one time they had took down a podcast episode that I uploaded where they were saying that the video had promoted conspiracy theories. And I'm like, fam, if you guys actually sat down and watched the video, I'm talking about why I don't believe in conspiracy theories. What are you guys talking about? And then that's when they realize, like, oh yeah, we made a mistake, you know. So yeah, but I'm like, yeah, fam, they done took down that. They done age restricted gaming videos, demonetized gaming videos. What else? It's like, yeah, it seemed like at one point in time, like anytime I would upload a video, they'll either demonetize it or age restrict it. And they're like, oh, we made a mistake, my fault. And then they either remove whatever it is, or put the video back up. So yeah, again, you're gonna do research, make sure you tell the truth. But anyways, I just think that at times people, they do these types of videos and it's like they only want the truth to be in their favor. But anyways,
and how you can improve and stop getting strikes and make people actually enjoy your videos for who you are instead of just the content that you react to.
I tried, and I'm like, these videos just, once again, it's just some guy, it's a person with a lisp, and they're just, you know, of course, feeling like that. That's one thing I've noticed with a lot of guys. It's like some don't just sound right about their voice. Like, they either got like a lisp or they end off every sentence like with a question mark. Like, all right, Mike Tyson. Sorry you hate my video. No, that's facts though, because you even listen to how this guy talks. I'm like, I don't know. He talks like his face is like scrunched up or something. Like he just don't. He like, I don't know, like a chromosome or something just got like, I don't know if he got like uppercut too hard and then the chromosome just got like knocked out of place. But no, that's how a lot of the people that make videos about me, it's like it's just a circle of chromosomes that's just going around in their brain like that, right? Then there's that other chromosome, like while the other one's is going like this, there's another one that's just going backwards. And yeah, it's just there's just something that's like that's off about them and stuff. So yeah, that's I'm like, yeah, at times I'm like, you know, there's just some of the haters. I'm like, yeah, just a robot. He talks like he when he runs, he seems like he just runs with his arms straight down, you know, like. And then he also kind of looked like that guy that shot Drake in that, what was it, Degrassi, The Next Generation or something like that. So I'm like, there's that. I'm like, then there was I Bully Bullies. I know he kept showing his like, I guess re-uploads or whatever. But yeah, it's like, I know for me and him, like we did squash our beef, but I just remember I was like saying with him that I was like, he looked like Wreck-It Ralph, but I'm like, he kind of had like a weird tone. Everybody that done made videos about me got like a weird tone, like they don't sound normal and stuff, you know. And it's like, you hear me talk, then you hear these guys talk, it's kind of like they're trying to be secretive, you know. Like they talk like how I was talking when I very first got into YouTube, and maybe that might be the case, or I don't know. But it's just with these guys, it's like, yeah, it's just they just, something ain't right with them. That's why I'm like, and it's funny too, and they'll say that, and it's like, you'll go and be going off on them about something. They're like, oh, I have autism. I'm like, oh, well then it explains, you know, why you act the way that you do. Okay, so I'm like, you still gonna get the same, you know, I guess like treatment, like if you thought it was gonna change, or I'm gonna hold your hand or pat you on the head or put a helmet on so you ain't licking the short bus glass and stuff. I'm like, nah, you ain't getting none of that with me. It's like, my thing is this. if you take the time out of the day to either be in my comments or make videos about me, whatever the case may be, you're going to get the same treatment as if you didn't have autism, as if you didn't have no lisp, as if you didn't end off every sentence that you may say with a question mark. You know, yeah, it's one of those things. You're going to get the same treatment. Don't care, kid, elderly. It's one of those things. You put yourself in a position where you want somebody to respond to you. Don't be surprised on how I respond to you. So, anyways.
Now, the reason I have a lisp is a long story. I am actually working on it. I don't know how long it'll take, but I am working on it, and trust me, I am aware of it, and it's probably more annoying for me than it is for you. But hey, at least my speech isn't as repetitive as your content.
It's like I don't know. I think I'd rather hear me say like a bunch of times than hear somebody talking like this, where every time they say a sentence and it's like, fam, remove those THs. Just talk normal. Just like, please, just do a video where you talk normal. But you talking like this and all their videos and stuff, and then it's like, you know, you kind of moving like Mike Tyson, and it's just like, yeah, bro, I ain't trying to hear all that. And I'm like, bro, so I gotta like dry off my ears and stuff because you over there spitting and things. It's like, I don't know, cover your mouth or something. I'm like, the funny thing is that more people have, I guess you'll notice like that distance when somebody is having a conversation. I guarantee, and I promise you, people were doing the whole like social distancing with you long before the pandemic. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, bro, you're a spitter. I'm like, yeah, you're somebody where it's all like, fam, people gotta wear ponchos and stuff having conversations with you. But anyways, I guess it was him with the dang. Then the lisp, it must have been, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I must have only had watched like maybe a few seconds of the video because I don't remember watching the video. Usually, if I would watch any other videos about me, it would be in the form of a reaction. But I have to say, like, yeah, back then, if I did watch a video upload about me, it was like a few seconds, and I realized, okay, it's not. I'm not gonna learn nothing or gain anything from this. I already know what it's kind of like when you see a person, you already know their vibe before they even say anything. It's like either by how they walk in or by how they present themselves. I'm like, yeah, I already know that this person's gonna be a situation where I'm like, I don't even want to be involved. But anyways, guy I'm like, you know, that's what I'm gonna just start doing. I'm gonna just start criticizing. And this ain't no different than anybody else that brought this up, how I say the word like. And it's funny too, because just a robot, I noticed that he kind of, you know, starts fumbling and stuttering over his words, and he'll say like occasionally. Ain't nobody saying nothing to him. So it's just, to me, that's how that stuff be working out, that backwards energy. But anyway, these guys, everything that they do, and see once they start saying the same things that I'm saying.
Sure, go ahead. I'll be more than happy to receive some genuine criticism.
He said you're Jinx overreactor. As a compliment compared to someone with million. I know, right? It's like Jinx got like 1 million subscribers with that. It's like I'd rather be compared to him than it's like some like bad YouTuber or somebody. But
I can't believe I'm at the point where I'm having to explain the point of comparisons. You know, the reason you compare someone, right, is to make it easier for someone to understand what you mean. Therefore, you compare it to someone you're more familiar with. That's the entire point of a comparison. Why would I compare it to
his definition, a definition that the world can agree on, is that, so if let's just list out two people, right? So let's say if somebody compares me to Jinx, I don't know no bad things about Jinx, all right? Jinx, in my opinion, ain't never did nothing bad. You know, yeah, it's like people get on him for doing that reaction video to Jack Films. I just think that there's just stuff that was people were dealing with at one point, where it's like you'll have fans that will comment underneath your videos all like, hey, can you react to this? Hey, can you react to that? You react to it. You might not have no opinion or anything else, but it's like, fam, that's just a person being a person. I just don't. It's kind of like if you watch a video, I guess somebody that's not a fan of me, Jinx and all that, like you're a fan of this Mickle guy or just a robot, you watch a video that you're not familiar with, do you think you're going to be able to elaborate and talk on all that stuff? So like talk on quantum physics, talk on you know, how planets form up, talk on stuff that you don't know about, you know, and yeah, you're not going to have nothing to say about it. It's like if somebody, they put you on a panel, you're sitting around like all these scientists and people that know what they're talking about, and then it leads to you, and it's like, oh, so what can you tell us about quantum physics? It's like, you know, the the quantum has some physics to it and stuff. That's literally all that you can say. But other than that, it's like, yeah, if you compare Jinx's video, so like let's say if that Jack's film reaction video, that's his bad video, but you compare it to I'm trying to think of something that all right, so like let's say gaming, and he's a fan of like Call of Duty or something like that. He can talk on that because he knows about it. But there is at times that people, they just want to see your reaction to whatever it is that you're or whatever it is that they want you to react to. So it's like, fam, and that's something that I said before. I'm like, okay, I don't know nothing about this, but I am going to try my best. I guess like with him, it's like, yeah, and that's the difference, talking, people want to say, oh, all reaction channels and videos are the same, and I'm like, the difference between me and him is that if I don't know what I'm reacting to, it's either I'm not going to react to it, or I'm going to try my best to relate to whatever it is that's being talked about. Him, on the other hand, it's like, yeah, he didn't know what that Jack's film video was, so if you blindly react to something, you ain't gonna know what to expect. You ain't gonna know what the guy's talking about. It's an unpredictable video and stuff. So, but anyways, but if somebody compares me to Jinx, him at one point in time being the biggest reaction video, or being the biggest reaction channel out there, that's like comparing a singer slash dancer to Michael Jackson or something. And I'm like, fam, to me, that's just telling me that I'm going places. Versus if you compare me to somebody like Kiff, or let me think of another content creator that's been canceled for some reason, you are just a robot, then that's, I'm like, well, dang, I'm doing something bad to where I might need to change up my ways and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I'm like, fam, you look at guys like that, I'm like, yeah, they've been canceled. It's like they could be at the height of their career and get canceled for some crap. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm like, I don't want to. Jinx, on the other hand, I think he just stepped away because he was like, I'm burnt out and I'm tired of doing reaction videos and stuff. So yeah, but I'm like, with me, I guess like if I ever do reach to that point in time of my career, then it's like, hey, it's whatever. But other than that, I'm like, yeah, bro, people compare me to Jinx. I'm like, I'm not going to look at it as a bad thing. So that's why I find it silly he's trying to argue with that. And I'm like, excuse me, I guess don't be upset with me if people ain't comparing you to your favorite creators and stuff, or creators that are in the same genre as you. Because it's like, I guess like, I don't even really know. I can't even compare this to just a robot like video, or compare him to just a robot. It's like, at least my thing is this, at least with just a robot, I can say with the videos that he did about me, it was original. It was like, the videos that were being done about me before just a robot had started, it was like, oh, I don't know too much about this guy, but we gonna hate on him, blah, blah, blah. At least with just a robot, it's like he's trying to like pinpoint and have arguments and all this. He's trying to elaborate and actually put some thought and work into the video. That's why I say, like, the original TMossBoss hate videos, the just a robot videos, those are probably the only videos that you can watch and be like, hey, this is different, this is unique from any other TMossBoss hate video that we've seen before. You watch this video, it's like you're pretty much copying the idea of somebody else, because if just a robot never would have made videos about me, you would have had no idea who I was. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you'll see where he mentions him and I bully bullies and all that. And it's like, it's kind of like, in movies where they'll have Easter eggs. Like, so if they do like a zombie movie, then they'll have like a Dawn of the Dead Easter egg, or Night of the Demons, or not Night of the Demons, Night of the Living Dead Easter egg. And it's like, yeah, that's pretty much what this is, So, but other than that, it's like, I guarantee and I promise you, he would have not known who I was if he never would have seen Just a Robot's videos. And he can lie and be like, oh, I've never watched a Just a Robot video, you're lying. I'm like, strap yourself to a lie detector test thing, and yeah, answer that same question. But anyways,
someone who's smaller than you, that just wouldn't make any sense. That would just be a waste of time, because he wouldn't understand anything, because he probably don't know who that is. And no, Jinx is not a good YouTuber. Let me just say, there's a reason that so many people criticized him, and it's the same reason people are criticizing you, and there is a reason why.
Your opinion. Even Jinx now, where it's like he ain't doing reaction videos, I still would rather be in his position than be in your position. It's like you're trying to drag out something and, display your hatred or whatever it is that you want to call it and stuff. Meanwhile, Jinx, he's living his life. The funny thing is, he could get back into doing reaction videos, or he could do whatever form of content. He's happy with that content. Can you say the same thing about yourself? I guarantee and I promise you, like, let's say if this had to have been the last TMossBoss video that you ever could upload, and you got to focus on other content now, he wouldn't be able to do so. It's one of those things where it's like you'll see this Mickle guy do a TMossBoss hate video before you. So I don't know if Jinx even has gotten back, because I think when I last seen him, he's like streaming and stuff on TikTok. So I don't know, maybe he has. It's been a while since I've watched Jinx in his videos, but anyways,
he gets 1,000 views even though he has over 1 million subscribers. Well, I guess your education level.
And the funny thing is, you got 2,000 and you only got 748. So it's like, fam, people ain't watching this video either. It's funny when they say things like that. And I'm like, from Just a Robot to anybody that's a fan of him. And it's like, fam, the only reason why people would sit down and watch your videos is because it's people that already, I guess, that has like a hatred towards me and stuff, you know. And I guess like when Just a Robot, the videos that he has uploaded on me that has accumulated thousands of views, yeah, because those videos, when you see his videos that he was uploading on me before, them videos wasn't accumulating no thousands of views and stuff. Yeah, maybe like low thousands, but not no high thousands. Nobody is looking for a TMossBoss hate video. It is, but when you look at Jinx, and that's like people that are still subscribing and all that, here it is. It's like you got people that are subscribed to you, and it's like, fam, you can upload however many videos or whatever it is that you want to talk on. Nobody's not going to care. You're not a standout content creator. So, anyways.
Well, ain't that high, considering you don't know what a fucking comparison is. Okay, so that's enough of the stream. I'm gonna leave the entire part that I recorded of him talking about me on stream in the description, and if I haven't, then I probably forgot you, so just let me know in the comments if I forgot you. Anyways, let's go to the podcast. I actually recorded me and my friends kind of reacting to the podcast, but it's in Norwegian, so I'm gonna add some English subtitles to it.
Oh, I think I seen this, and I was like, fam, why? Because I remember when this guy uploaded, and I'm like, bruh, I'm not gonna watch no video about me uploading no foreign language, and I'm trying to translate that. Okay, so yeah, I do remember this guy. Okay, guys, I was like trying to pinpoint, but I'm all like, okay, I remember this.
Let's jump to that part.
Holy den er 17 minutter
Ja, jeg
lang
vet.
pause.
No,
So,
dog.
I just finished my stream.
Oh, shit,
Just
I'm
finished
too-
my stream. It was a weird stream,
25
but I
ko?
finished it.
He just
Uh,
finished
Det er ikke han, det er ikke
Is that it?
alle- The video. That isn't the reason I made the video. I sent that DM while I was working on the.
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on, because I
Let
was
me
like,
know in the
I
comments.
ain't trying to hear all that. So, anyways, if you guys want to see that, you very well can. But I'm like, fam, I trying to like pay attention, reading. I ain't doing all that. Nah, so,
I'm happy to
anyways.
explain everything there, because I've been delaying this video for way too long. I forgot to talk about. He just mentioned DM that I sent him. I think that's the reason I made the video. That isn't the reason I made the video.
And it's funny how, like, you know, people, they'll do that. They'll play that whole, like, oh, hey, I'm just, you know, trying to reach out and, you know, and I'm not no hater. I'm not this. But it's like, then they upload videos like this. So it's just always like that weird behavior where it's like they want to play one way behind closed doors, but then they also want to. And he's probably all like, oh, I don't care if I show those DMs. But it's like that stuff that I pay attention to. That stuff that I, you know, realize that it's like, yeah, it's like you're fake. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, you're trying to, oh, like, I just want to talk and things, but it's like then you turn around and upload videos like this. So yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, it's just, I think I remember seeing that he DM'd me and I ignored it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna respond to this guy, because I think at the time, like, I did see that he uploaded videos, and so that's why I was all like, no, I'm okay.
I
So
sent that DM while I was working on the video, and the DM is pretty much just like.
because I just remember that too with Just a Robot, where it's like he had I don't know if he had him do it or if he just went out his way to do it, but no, yeah, I Bully Bullies was he wanted me and Just a Robot to have a conversation, and I'm like, look, you want to apologize, that's cool, but I'm like, I don't have nothing to say to you. So it's like, yeah, it's like that's, you're trying to get some content out of me and stuff. It's yeah, it's just one of the, I think that's what it is too, where it's like he'll do that, he'll have like friends or fans you know, try to reach out for whatever reason. I think when that stuff backfires, he ends up having to just, I guess, like cancel whatever video and things. But not so much like, I guess, like with this last time though, where it's like I think Just a Robot was just gonna make a video on me. Well, it was because I called him a pedophile and stuff. But yeah, when all that stuff had happened where he defended the pedophile, it's like, yeah, it's like that's one of those things where it's like you can't, I guess, get on somebody for calling out your behavior and stuff. So yeah, but it's like with this guy, it's like, yeah, it's like your
behavior is that you're fake. It's like you act one way in DMs trying to have conversations with people, then you turn around and talk about them and things. Or I guess like if they don't respond, and I think that's just that entitlement too, where it's like if you know, a person is not responsive or, you know, trying to talk with you and all that, then it's like then that's when they want like, oh well, I'm gonna give you an attitude and things. But anyways,
You seem to complain a lot about strikes. Care to explain what kind of strikes these are? Like, is it copyright or community guideline strikes? And he ignores it. Like, here I am trying to give him a fair chance because he complains about people not doing that. I give him a fair chance, and then he ignores it. And then I sent him a message like, hey.
so the and that's how I had seen these messages was through yeah, and I mean I did ignore it and stuff, but it wasn't like messages because I think I didn't see these messages until a long time after they were sent and things, but it was still like it wasn't like I just recently had seen the messages. No, it was definitely some time ago, but no, that's how that stuff works is Twitter has like, so it's weird how they have it set up. You would think they'd just be two where it's like the messages, I guess like somebody that's following you, you're following them, where it will come through the main messages and then they will have the message request. And it's I don't know why they have it set up like that. It's even set up like that on Instagram, but they have like the main messages that you'll get from like your friends or people that you're following on. This is talking on Twitter. Then they have the message request, and then they have like another like message request part 2. And I'm like, why not just have all that stuff in the same area and things? And and even with Instagram got like main messages, general messages, spam or requested messages, and then requested messages spam. And I'm like, fam, just have that stuff in 2 different sections. It's like it's just being weird about it. But anyways,
hey, you keep complaining about people not trying to listen to your story. Here I am trying to listen to it, and you just ignore me. You see the issue here? And I sent that while I was working on the video, not before, not after, but while I was working on it. The reason I called this the echo chamber of TMossBoss is because
why is he wearing a face mask when doing the, or maybe it's like maybe an identity thing, he don't want nobody to know, but it's like because this was uploaded kind of during them COVID times and stuff, and I'm like, why are you wearing a face mask in the comfort of your own home? What is that even, what, like, how is that? You know what, I ain't even gonna question it. He has his reasons, I ain't gonna question it.
My man is living in an echo chamber, and he's done so for 5 years.
He just keeps he gets on me for repeating the same thing, and it's like I just think, yeah, they had to, like, hold on.
And his Twitch chat and comments are fueling his ego to the point where
he's just saying the same thing that he's been saying. I'm like, fam, you doing the same thing that I'm doing, not like repeating yourself. So it's like he gets on me for repeating myself, yet he's turning around doing the same thing. Oh, TMossBoss is in the echo chamber and stuff. Okay, we got that point. What else? He's in the echo chamber. It's like, what did you say different from the first time around? Oh, I said TMossBoss is in the echo chamber. The second time I said he is in an echo chamber. It's like, all right, so I guess you got me on that. Like, all right, what else? Tyler is in an echo. It's like, yeah, bro, you just stop, man. Move on to something else. But anyways, yeah, the thing is this, it's guys like this where I guess if if you're a content creator, you start dealing with hate and drama and all that other stuff, and you get guys like this in your DMs and your tweets and all that, where it's like they're like, hey, it's like they're that kid in the classroom where it's all like, all the other kids in the classroom, they just kind of sitting there are like, okay, we know the answer, that we know the answer, you literally taught us this like 2-3 weeks ago or something. So it's like, what are we doing, raising our hands, giving you an answer you already know? So but it's like still he's all like, oh, I'm raising his hand and stuff. So it's like, all right, bro, go put the apple on the teacher's desk and freaking like suck it up and things. But no, it's like they try so hard to get noticed, and it's like, fam, if you're having to do content like this to get noticed or get people to recognize you, whatever the case may be and stuff, you're going about content all the wrong way. Now, it's really up to you at the end of the day, whatever it is that you want to do, content creating wise. But at the same time, it's like if you're having to put down others to, I guess, get your point across or to succeed and all that stuff with content creating, Just a Robot as a prime example. He's somebody where I'm like, yeah, I might not have 200,000 subscribers and stuff, but still, when it's like you look at my content versus his, and it's like you see how
long I've gone with mines, and then you see with him where it's like he has to stop doing drama videos because he can't do drama videos no more. All it's just going to do is just keep backfiring on him over and over and over again, you know. And you would think that people would recognize, I guess at the time being in 2021, it's like nobody would recognize that. But I don't think this guy, hold on for a second, does he still upload videos and stuff? Yeah, the last video that he uploaded was 8 months ago, and then the video before that was so it's like that was probably his most viewed, yeah, that is his most viewed video, the death of the Norwegian YouTube community and stuff, where it's like, again, and it's funny how like he gets on me for, you know, I guess like if we talking on like copyrights and YouTube and all that, and it's like, yeah, you might not be using other people's content, I guess, like, or it's like it falls within fair use or something, like you're using the amount that's allowed, but still you're having to use other people's content to, I guess, grow as a YouTuber. But it's like, can you be original? Can you create original music? Can you do a video where you're you know, just talking on your own life experiences, and then have it where it matters, have it where it's like, you know, that stuff can accumulate thousands of views? Because if not, it's like, fam, you're no different than any other YouTuber that you done called out for whatever it is. And it's like, the funny thing is, he can have all these different YouTubers that he calls out on whatever and stuff, and it's like, fam, it's like you literally do the same thing. So yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, that's why nobody doesn't take your video serious, or, you know, it's like, I guess, wanting to be bothered with your content. It's like you're calling people out literally on stuff that you're doing yourself. So yeah, anyways, yeah, that video, I'm like, I ain't gonna, I don't know, it had to be on one of those days where it's like, you know, the planets align, and then I, you know, might check out the first video he did on me. But other than that, I just, for now, I ain't got no desires on watching that video. So, but anyways, yeah, with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.